Hello YouTube, Oberon Blade here, and this is Agricultural Simulator 2013 Season 2 Episode 2. Welcome back. So, I got comments from our first clip, which is always grateful, and one of the comments said, press left control to see your money. And I haven't been playing in a while, so I guess that's always been there. It's slipped my mind, so I'm grateful for the help in this matter. Thank you very much. So I can see now I have 676,200 euros. So it's not unlimited money. And what are we going to do with the money? Well, we left off with hey, so, wait a minute, did I actually finish plowing the field? I think I did. I'm sorry. I did save the game, and then I gave some tries on doing a bunch of other stuff, and I didn't finish plowing the field. Okay, so I guess we're gonna finish plowing the field. I'm gonna do this off screen actually. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I started a bit of the cultivating process here, and I must say that the tractor is actually sticking to the ground a lot better now after the patch than it did before. I'm able to drive at a higher speed and still basically get the job done, which I will show you here. That's the normal speed, and that's a little bit higher speed. So I will cultivate this field, and then I think spray it, fertilize it, that mean? I sort of forgot the steps. Or is it planting and then spraying? So this is step number 2, right? Step number 1 was plowing, step number 2 cultivating, or at least the way I'm gonna do it. I guess some will say that it's the wrong way of doing it, but yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. And whoa, yeah, now it's flipping out. Oh well, guess you can't get everything you want. Then I would be a millionaire. So yeah, this is something they need to fix, because having these graphical glitches, it's not really that fun, even though they don't really affect the game. You know, you can still do what you have to do, at least in this game, and at least so far, but it's still, you know, it takes away from it. I guess it's one of the things that you have to be aware of when you do games which have a physics engine. But still, you know, it's kind of sad. Anyway, going back to the different stages of making money off a field. So step 2 is this. Step 3, not tree, 3 for me would be planting. No, wait. Yeah, planting. That's what I will do, and then after that I will do spraying, fertilizing. So that's 4. Step 3 and 4. Oh yeah, and then spraying, which is step 5. After a few days, when the crop starts to grow. And then the 6th and final stage will be the harvesting with a combine. Yeah, the combine. So I will do that. Did I go here? I probably no, not sure. This kind of tool makes it difficult to spot where I've been and not been. The other game, a farming game, it had more of a graphical representation when you did stuff. Basically, you could see which step you've done, or you know, as you were going over the field back and forth, and you were doing a stage, you could see the changes. Like the soil turned darker, and I mean, it wasn't dark all the time, but it turned darker, and then when you did your step, you could see where you've been, so you didn't went over the same place twice or something like that. And then after a while, it's sort of like when you were spraying or whatever, the soil dried up, so it became lighter color again. Or you did the step after that, and that changed the color again of the soil that you've been working on. So you could definitely right away see that, okay, I've done this step, okay, I've done this step, I've been there, done that, so to speak. But in this one, no. I don't know why. And I also feel like this, the fields, the markers should be totally white squares. You know, instead of just having poles in the corner. I mean, sure, I know you can put down a bunch of poles just to, you know, get the borders of your field much nicer, but I don't think you should have to do that. I mean, I know a real farmer doesn't have those markers to tell them when a field, where it ends and such. But I think still that a real farmer has an easier time determining the size of their field and where to break and such compared to what we get to do here. Don't get me wrong, I love the fact that you get to choose the size of your field and the shape basically of your field. I just wish it was easier to have the graphical representation like a completely white square, which you sometimes get when you press the C key to get like an overview of your farm, or where you mark out where you're gonna have your farm. I know it's also doable to do it the other way around. Basically, you just, you know, grab a plow and get started on a piece of land that you own and just plow the field as you see fit, and then you put the markers after that and name it a field. But I don't know if that's the way you should do it. Maybe that's the way it is done, because it would be nice to have an idea of the size of the fields. Like, what if instead of placing corner posts, we were able to draw a rectangle? You know, you press, you select to create a field, and on one side, when you want the field to start like in the corner, you press and hold left mouse button, or the left mouse button and shift, or whatever key combination that, you know, makes sense. And then you just drag, and as you do, you also get a representation of the size of the field that you're making at the same time. You know, either have like meters across both edges, and then like a combination of how many square meters that is, or feet. It doesn't really matter which measurement that would go for. I would aim for meters myself, but you know, I'm biased, so I think that would be very helpful to allow us to make nice looking fields, or even size fields maybe. Okay, I have a few more passes to do here, and then I'm gonna do, did I say planting? Or did I say something else? Did I say manure thinking? I think I said planting. I will go with planting after I've done this. Or yeah, I will. Or should I go with manure spreading first? Decisions. Which is better? Which is worse? Is the game smart enough to tell the difference? Or no? Have they programmed that into the game, or is it just about, doesn't matter which step you do the fertilizing in, as long as you do it, it will affect the crop yield by blah amount. I don't know. Yeah, I do like the fact that it's so much easier to drive out over this area now. Yay for driving. Even though the cultivator isn't doing much in terms of making it look like it's cultivating. And there we go. Cultivator done. Now we're gonna buy an extension. Someone suggested I get the Valtra tractors. They are better, and they were towards the end. And I can, I did post a comment or reply to the comment that I should, could afford a Valtra and maybe even a hire worker to help out, so I get like a second field going. But which Valtra tractor should I go for? I mean, the way I see it, I can basically, considering the amount of money I have, like 600,000 something, which is way more than I started out with in the previous patch. Maybe I should go for one that is big, like this one. This is a 6-cylinder, 6x6, 6.6 liter cubic capacity, 154 horsepower, and 2,000 at RPM as max output or something like that. Max speed 40. So we buy this one. It's an expensive piece of machinery. However, we buy it, and now we need an extension. And we need a seeder. Whoa, 70,000 for that one. The Cayenne, it holds 1,000 liters. Holds 1,000 liters. Holds 1,500 liters. 2,000 liters. And working with is 7.5, 6, 3, and 6. I have small fields. This is a small thing. The pricing is 70, 45, 15, and 70. I have been using that one before in my last season. That one seems way too big, so I go with this one. There we go. And what I will do is that I will swap tractors and I will give this tractor to my worker, which I think will be Sebastian. I will just attach the plow first, create a field for him to work at, and see how he gets along with that. So I guess that something pushed something. The tractor pushed the seeder, or no? And disconnect. Thank you. Yeah, just bounce around it. It's okay. And we connect that one to that one. Is it connected? Yes, it is. Good work. And we drive and drop it off. Well, we put it here, and I swap to this one. I have no counterweight on this one as of yet. I don't know if I need one because this is a big tractor. Ooh, bouncy. Run. Okay, C. And we go to the field. Where is the first field? It's there, so we close in a little bit. I want to have the second field, so we said create a field. I think I want to have it here to maybe here, not there. I'll remove, create a field. So we go from here to here. No, didn't I say create a field? There to there, there, and there. There we go. I think it's done. Now we get a worker. Sebastian. Yes, I want to hire a worker. More the merrier. Sebastian Spencer. Go to there. He's close. There you go. And select field. Where's the posts? L1 and start. There we go. Away he go. So he's gonna plow that field. I don't think you can, basically he just used the extension you give him, so you have to give him the extension. He will not, you cannot tell him that, okay, I want you to plow this field, I want you to cultivate this field, stuff like that. Now I can have corn, barley, no, what is it, corn, wheat, or sunflower. I think I'm gonna go with wheat, for no other reason than I know that corn or maize is requires more machinery to there we go. To require more machinery than just a combine and a header to get the stuff, so corn is a good way to start. Sorry, not a good way to start. Wheat is a good way to start. As for sunflowers, I do not know, so I leave them be for now. Again, if you saw last episode, you saw that there is onions to be purchased at the market, but there is no use for onions yet. Bad form. Okay, now we're going to program this one. This one will be fold, so we put that as a T. There we go. Click on a button there. So it's folding there. Start seeding. There we go. And we're done. I don't know, I like to use the R and T key for this kind of things. It doesn't really make any sense why not, but they're close by. You can use anything you want. So now I don't know where the seeder starts. I think it's at the end there. Are you doing anything, or you just no? So we press the T, right, to lower it, and then we go at a speed of 1 and R. Dum 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 dum. Yes, I'm doing stuff, but I see a very weak representation of what I'm doing. But at least it's there. Maybe I should increase the speed. Yeah. And then when we get to the end here, Sebastian liked to plow left to right instead of up and down. I let him do that, even though I don't see the point, but hey, as long as Sebastian does the job, You can do it left to right, up and down, inside out. It doesn't really matter that much to me. Did we start that? Are we 376? 375, yes. Whoa. I'm getting achievements, I don't know why. And we slow. Oh, that was not the key. That was the key. Stop. 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 I don't know if I planted anything there. I can see some darker areas up here. If that is the representation of me planting or not. Yeah, it must be. Did I get one there? Silence, cow. Silence you too. And you. Guess growing at speed tempomat 2, which is auto speed 2, which is I think 50% of max speed or something to that effect. And the cows are just roaming around, not roaming like running around, but I think you say they are roaming when they are making noises like that. Ah, there is the graphical representation of me doing stuff and such. Then we lower this down and we start and number R. Sorry. Press 2 and R. 335, 334, yes, it's working. Then we press speed 1. Sorry, R, T. And we plant. So, yeah, this is what we're doing. E-I-E-I-O. I might sell the animals. I don't like the sound they make. I mean, of course animals make sounds, that's not the point. The point is that they're very loud about it. And there is no audio setting to muffle the sounds of the animals. So there. Yeah, it works. But not much to do about it, I guess. I don't know if there is a animal transport in the game. I think I read something about there being one in the patch log, or that it's working now, something to that effect. So that's good, I guess. Yeah, I have a few more runs back and forth here. Basically I just picked the cheapest seeder I could find, and I picked wheat as my crop of choice. And yeah, I'm going over this small little field that I started with in the previous episode, and I think I will do the rest of this off screen, and in the next episode we will do the manure thingy, spraying, fertilizing is what it's called. So thank you for watching. I'm Oberon Blade and this is Minecraft. No, it's not. It's Agricultural Simulator 2013. Bye for now.